flag racing time. Let's get this show on the road.
Oh, the 6 dance triumph. Only it's Charlie Davenport. It's gonna be Alex Fletcher. It's going to be Mike Fink Jr., number 38, winning at Daytona.
Here comes the 19. Trey Wright wins the Indianapolis 200. And he's gonna win his second race here under the lights at Kansas.
A part-time driver's gonna steal it here at Charlotte. Over millions will win the Coca-Cola 600.
We are the NIRA.
We are the NIRA.
We are the NIRA.
We are the NIRA.
Hello folks, this is Freedomator. Welcome to the Michigan International Speedway for race number 16 of season number 1 of the Scots Grand National Series here in the NIRA. This is the Meijer 300. 5 races left in this season as the schedule got shortened down. But we are here at Michigan, this fast 2-mile oval. It's going to be a good one here with Noah McGalliard and Kip Silverpoint, the points leader, leading us off here at the big 2-mile. Let's go ahead and take a look at your point standings real quick. Kip Silverpoint comes into this race with a 35-point gap over Christian Vargas, who's in second. Those two are the only ones within one race worth of points right now, because Kirsten Clark, while in third place, is 50 points back, and the most points you can get in a race is 48. So this championship battle is starting to shape up. We're starting to see who's going to be in contention for this when we get to the final 2 or 3 races of the season. It's going to be Kip Silverpoint, Christian Vargas, and likely someone else. There's a bunch of drivers that are right there on the line in the top 10. Logan Alexander, who's 10th in points, is 82 points back. And Noah McGalliard, who's in 5th, is 58 points back. So there's some big gaps there, but anything with this track here, anything with this race today, could shake up the point standings, no doubt. Noah McGalliard, in the fact that he is coming in 5th in points, starting on the pole, he's already starting off really, really well here at Michigan. Alright, without further ado, let's go and take a look at your starting lineup, and we'll get this pace lap underway here at Michigan. And the engines fire here at Michigan. 42 going to roll off. Noah McGalliard, Kip Silverpoint, Daniel Bouchard, Bibi Aweezy, Madison Tull, Hannah McDowell, Benny Watson, Brennan Udall, Ethan Farley, and Nick Sykes, the top 10. We'll scroll through the rest of your standings here. You definitely want to keep an eye out for Patrick Starr right here, the 81, who's coming off his second win of the season at Orlando at another big high-banked track there. He's coming in with big momentum. He won at the 2-mile at Auto Club Speedway, so he could be a favorite to go up there and win this race, no doubt. But Christian Vargas, the second-place pointsman, starting all the way back in 39th place here for the Meijer 300. He's got his work cut out for him today. He wants to get up to the front and challenge for the points lead with Kip Silverpoint, and potentially challenge for the win of this race. But that's going to wrap up pre-race festivities as we get through turn 3 and 4. It's Noah McGalliard leading the field around, and we're just that much closer to getting this race started. 5 races left in season number 1. The pace car comes down onto the pit road. There it goes. Down the front straightaway, the fireworks getting ready to light off here in Brooklyn, Michigan. Green is out. We're racing in the Meijer 300. Lap 1 led by your pole sitter, Noah McGalliard. Points leader, Kip Silverpoint there sitting in the second position. Eva Easy third, Hannah McDowell fourth, and Daniel Bouchard in the fifth position there side by side with Brendan Udall is on the inside. Kip Silverpoint, the points leader, goes to the lead and is going to look for bonus points here to lead a lap here at Michigan. Going around to lap 3, that's Hannah McDowell trying to squeeze on the inside of Eva Easy. Not quite going to get there through turn 3 and 4. And off the turn, you're going to see single file with the first 3 cars here. Silverpoint, Ueasy, and McGalliard. McGalliard taking a look to the top side, scrapes along the wall for a second there. Don't exactly know what he was doing there, but he's going to go to the inside with the 34 Ueasy. They're going to be side by side with Kip Silverpoint, and the 34 might have a chance to go up and take the lead away from the Mikasuki number 09 as they head off into turn 3, but watch this outside line though. Boy, Kip's working that outside line really well through turn 3 and 4. Daniel Bouchard, last place pointsman coming in, trying to do something to turn around his season. At the very least, he's more than likely not going to be eligible to win the championship, but he could at least get some consolation prize. So they're going to go 3 wide for the lead. How about on the edge of 4 wide, going down the back straightaway? Easy turns down to the inside. Noah McGalliard right in the middle. And Daniel Bouchard says, I'm backing right out of this. This is getting too tight. And Noah McGalliard is going to work the outside, and he's going to go back to the lead. 4 wide behind. Oh, boy. I don't know how they got it through that, but my goodness. They're doing an excellent job right now. Remember, Michigan has a lot of grooves here around this 2 miles. This track is wide. And the groove is wide. You can pretty much run any line you want to, and it will work here. This is good stuff we got going on here. How about Hannah McDowell in the 14? We hadn't talked about much this season. They're sitting in the 3rd position, trying to get up there and battle for this win. And Benny Watson, big surprise to see up there in the 4th position, but excellent run for that Centrix number 15 car. We're now at 25 laps to go here, the Meijer 300. Kip Silverpoint's going to take another look to the inside of Noah McGalliard, and she looks like she's going to get the position back as Benny Watson even slipped back on the outside there through turn 1 and 2. That opened the gap for, opened the window for Zachary Fitzwater to get to the inside of Ivy Weezy, and they're going to be side by side through turn 3 and 4. Hannah McDowell right there trying to make a move, or trying to see if she can make a move on Noah McGalliard. Not a chance right now as you see the field fanning out down the front straightaway. Way back here is the all-time NIRA winner, Quentin Moore in the 76. He's going for his 8th career NIRA win today. He has not won yet in the Scots Grand National Series. There he is trying to work that inside, as well as Cabela's Cup Series champion Ben Crouch, who is opening up at Team Chocolate Reigns Racing. He's got Hershey's on that car for the number 74 Chevrolet next season. Be good to see him back in a Cup car. What will happen to Rodney, we don't know, but we will see once silly season wraps up. And speaking of silly season, I just wanted to go ahead, I made the announcement in Discord, but for those who are not in the NIRA Discord, the races here on Freedom 8 are going to be moving to the NOFSRL and not be in the NIRA. And meanwhile, as I'm saying that, the caution comes out. Big crash! Oh! Ben Crouch upside down and a massive pile up on the back straightaway. Benny Watson's in it, Jacob Thibodeau, Quentin Moore, and Luke Rainey also upside down to the 29. We hadn't seen very much of him at the start, and he's wrecked out. Trenton winner Alfredo Bonilla, Christian Vargas at the 64, 2nd place points, man. Oh, I don't want to say it, but that's championship implications right there. Madison Toll, Drake King in it. Charlie Davenport, that Coast Guard Chevrolet is crushed. And even damage to the right side of Landon Smith Jr. Oh my. So on lap number 8, we have a massive pileup here at Michigan, and likely this caution will be the one pit cycle of the race that we were going to expect. And you'll see the cars turn down onto the pit road They'll come down and get service for their one stop of the race. But a lot of cars are going to be out. A lot of them are not going to be able to continue here at Michigan. And so, yeah, it's true. We are moving the series that are going to be here on Freedomator. We are moving to a new home in the NOFSRL. I want to thank Nathan, Travis, and Elijah for the opportunity that they bestowed on me to be in the just absolutely great community that is the NIRA. It's been an absolute honor, and without them, I would not have been granted the opportunity to move over to the NOFSRL. That was just something I only thought could be a dream. Well, the dream became reality, and I will be forever indebted to them. I am so incredibly grateful. Meanwhile, the race off pit road, it looks like Noah McGalliard is going to be first off. Zachary Fitzwater second, Kip Silverpoint third, BB Weezy fourth, Hannah McDowell fifth, Justin Lightning sixth, Daniel Bouchard seventh, Bradley Ream eighth, Rex Rue is ninth, and Eric Monaco going to round out the top 10 there coming off of the pit road. So as we catch up to the FSB Racing pace car, we'll pace here for about 2 or 3 more laps. Meantime, let's go ahead and take a look at the replay and see what happened to put us under the first caution of the race here in the Season 1 Meijer 300. So watching here as they came off of turn 2, looks like Brendan Udall squeezes Benny Watson up into the outside, and they go around off the top side. In the back, cars try to take evasive action. You see the 10 of Carter Joey turning down, now turning up, trying to get out of the way there. Madison Toll in the mix, and someone's going to come along and hit Benny Watson. Luke Rainey hits Watson, and Patrick Starr slams into Brendan Udall. There's Quentin Moore and Alfredo Bonilla getting involved. You see Clyde Shelton just sneaking by on the inside. There's Madison Toll getting damaged. Eric Monaco gets a little, or no, not Monaco, but Jacob Thibodeau in the 33. And there's Ben Crouch getting upside down. It looks like Charlie Davenport hit Luke Rainey to tip him over as well. And Ben Crouch, meanwhile, goes for a massive barrel roll way up in the air on the back straightaway here at Michigan. That's 3 times over, and now I think the car is going to go ahead and set back to the ground. Yes, it will. Very hard. It's hit very hard onto the pavement there. And over here we see Luke Rainey pirouetting and going to slide off into the grass and come to a rest. So a massive, massive pile up here to bring out the first caution here at Michigan. Let's take a look at another angle before we get back to green flag racing. So watching overhead now, as we're watching at full speed, Brendan Udall's going to send it on the inside and slide up into Watson. Into the wall they go. And the field trying to scramble to get by. The first 3 cars on the outside did a good job to get by, but then behind, just guys couldn't get by because they just couldn't see what all was going on as everyone just scattered around. And unfortunately, a lot of cars torn up here early on at Michigan. Meanwhile, track is clear now. We're good to go, so let's head to the restart here at Michigan. We're back with your live picture here at Michigan. Pace car coming down. We're ready to get this race restarted. Noah McGalliard, Zachary Fitzwater, Kip Silverpoint, Baby Weezy, and Hannah McDowell, the top 5. Green flag is back out here at Michigan. Off into turn number 1. Fitzwater's going to look to the inside. I don't think he's going to get there just yet. No, he will not be able to poke out on the inside. So the field will remain single file for the most part, going down the back straightaway. It looks like the only car to pull out of line of this first group so far Matthew Silver in the 60. We'll see the field surely scatter now as McGalliard's going to slide up. Fitzwater going to look to the inside. He's there. So is Silver Point. They're 3 wide for the race lead. Down the front straightaway. All the momentum to the inside. The biggest run. Kip Silver Point in the 09. Watch that Mikasuki number 09 get to the inside. They're still stuck 3 wide. Now McGalliard's going to slip back, and Fitzwater and Silver Point now side by side for the lead. Down the back straightaway, points leader Kip Silver Point wants to get another win here. Has not won since the series opener at Daytona, but has been leading the points for much of the season. And meanwhile, Zachary Fitzwater would just dream of getting back into points contention. He currently sits in the, let's see here, in points he is 12th. But the thing is, he's 89 points back, so he'd like to get up there and go win this race, but now he's not going to do that for the moment. He is slipping back as we're approaching halfway here at Michigan. An extremely competitive race so far, a lot of passing going on. That is to be expected here at Michigan. This is a wide racetrack again with the grooves, but also we've messed around with the I&I a bit in this thing. I want to give a big shout out to Matt Tuck for messing with the I&I in this track. He's made Michigan just infinitely better than what it already was. So huge shout out to him. Go subscribe to the Velocitar Racing Network if you have not already. Meantime, you just saw Noah McGalliard split Daniel Bouchard and Baby Weezy there through turn 1 and 2. That's got to be one of the best passes of the season so far. And after this, we have 4 races left. None of them at all like Michigan, but my goodness, this is good stuff here. As Kip Silver Point, though, she's loving this even more because if they keep passing, she keeps pulling away. And the gap grew a couple hundredths that time, not as much as you'd expect, but it still grew. And now, what a run by Daniel Bouchard and Baby Weezy. They're 3 wide down the back straightaway. Bouchard gonna stretch away and off into 3. He's going to try to split the middle. Silver Point going to work that outside. They're going to be side by side off turn number 4. And the advantage to Daniel Bouchard in the 4. And caution out once again. Audra Baranowskis has damage. Drew Tatum torn up big time. Madison Toll may have been back in that again. So we had another multi-car accident at the lap number 18, or 17 rather. And at the line, it's going to be Daniel Bouchard, Kip Silver Point, Baby Weezy, Justin Lightning, and Zachary Fitzwater, the top 5. As Drew Tatum, a 2-time winner in this series at Nashville and then Gateway. Heavy damage to that City Financial car, and I believe that's, oh wow, Tony Jeziorski's car. Absolutely, the front end is absolutely sawed off that number 5. So the field will catch up to the pace car here. We'll pace for a few laps here under this caution. Second one of the race here in the Meijer 300 at Michigan. Meantime, let's go ahead and take a look at the replay and see what happened to put us under yellow flag number 2 here in Brooklyn. So watching here as Audra slides up through turn 3 and 4. This is back battling for the 17th position. And contact there with Clyde Shelton in the 8. Turn down, Nathan Buchanan gets pinched there and springs Audra Baranowskis up into the outside. Clyde Shelton able to go on. Arthur Xavier, excellent job of getting by there in that 42 Powerade car. Here comes Drew Tatum, not able to get by there, just gets clipped there on the side, and up in the air he goes, the smoke coming out of that car, and he is definitely going to be done. Here's Tony Jeziorski coming in. Oh, big hit there to Audra Baranowskis. As Jeziorski goes up, and he's going to be done too. And Audra, that's a lot of damage to that Rockwell Automation car. She has had a very rough season, that Rockwell Automation team. Honestly expected for them to be more lucky, but no, that has not been the case this season at all. Sitting 25th in points, came into this race 140 points back, and, well, that's not going to help them at all. Watching from overhead at full speed there, Shelton getting into the back, up into the wall, skidding along. Tatum comes along there, slam, and Jeziorski just absolutely nowhere to go. Landon Smith Jr., what a job of splitting the middle there and getting by, but that's going to be 3 more cars out of the race here at Michigan. Meantime, track's clear, we're good to go, so let's head to the restart here in Brooklyn. Back with your live picture here at Michigan. 9 laps to go this time by, and what may end up being the final restart here in the Meijer 300. Daniel Bouchard currently leading the race. Kip Silverpoint, BB Wheezy, Justin Lightning, and Zachary Fitzwater round out the top 10. And 30 cars remain on the track. Drew Tatum, Audrey Bradnaskis, Tony Jezyorski, Charlie Davenport, Benny Watson, Luke Rainey, Brendan Udall, Patrick Starr, Alfredo Bonella, Quentin Moore, Ben Crouch, and Christian Vargas officially listed out of this race as the green flag comes back out. 9 laps to go here at Michigan. Off into 1, Uiz going to take a look to the inside of the points leader, Kip Silverpoint, who's already going to have a good points day with a result of Christian Vargas' troubles. She's trying to capitalize on a huge opportunity here to potentially end up with a full race worth of points over Christian Vargas, and whoever's going to come out of here with second in points, likely Vargas, but we'll see here. These points are definitely going to shuffle around, and Silverpoint going to take a look to the inside at lap number 23. 8 laps to go at Michigan. She's going to try to get the lead back from Daniel Bouchard, and she's going to get it. BB Wheezy also going to capitalize on the opportunity. He's going to move into the second position. How about the Aussie Zachary Fitzwater on the inside of Daniel Bouchard, and Kirstine Clark, the Pensacola winner, trying to get on the inside there of 3 wide. Going to have to fall back there. The outside line dominant through turn 3 and 4. Should have waited for turn 1 and 2 to make that move. That's where the inside line works. So we're now at lap 24 and 7 laps to go. BB Wheezy's right there to make a move on the inside. They're going to be side by side down the back straightaway. That could be good for Kip Silverpoint to hold on to this lead, though. The outside line off into turn 3 and 4 is so dominant, but will Uiz be able to stretch ahead first? And yes, he will. Meanwhile, Daniel Bouchard is going to take his Nashville Predators. Dodge to the inside, side by side for second as Uiz leads at 6 to go. This race fixing to wind down to the end here. We're getting to that point where if we had a caution, the race would not restart. You've got it. There's obviously a sense of urgency right now in case there is a wreck or a caution of some sort that would potentially end this race under caution, and got to be a sense of urgency to get up to the front as we see 4 wide. Rex Ruiz of the 18. Where did he come from? Down to the inside. He's taking that number 18 to the inside for second, and he's going to get it with 5 laps to go. Bradley Reams scraping along the wall there on the top side. He'll slip back. Nick Sykes, the 22 of the AutoZone car, going for the position there. And Rex Ruiz still side by side with Kip Silverpoint. Now going to go for the lead on Daniel Bouchard off through turn 3 and 4. He's got the run on the inside. He's going to get the lead. And Nick Sykes, the 22, is going to be right there as well. As Bouchard falls out of it, we have 4 laps to go. Off through turn 1, Silverpoint trying to work the outside. Sykes went way down low and even maybe a little too low there. They'll have Silverpoint with the advantage to keep the second position potentially. Whoa, Noah McGalliard, what a move to the inside of Hannah McDowell. Trying to find any line that would work for him. We're coming around for 3 laps to go. Kirstine Clark gonna look to the inside in that 39. Not quite to Nick Sykes yet. Ooh, Sykes went up to try to block Ream. A little late in doing so as he's already right there. 3 to go. Here comes Silverpoint back. Back to the lead here at Michigan. Rex Rue is going to fall back a little bit. Nick Sykes right there in the 22. Capitalize on an opportunity potentially for third. Here comes Daniel Bouchard down low. This is for the lead. Not going to get there just yet. 2 laps to go here. This time by the popsicles in the air. 4 miles remain in this race. And anyone's still got a chance here. There's a lot of passing going on, a lot of side-by-side. Here's another one. Daniel Bouchard to the inside, side-by-side, down the back straightaway. Off into 3. Will Silverpoint be able to work the top side through turn 3 and 4? She'll still be there going through the turn, but Bouchard gonna hold off for first, and he'll get the white flag this time. 1 lap to go here at Michigan. Next, Sykes, the 22, gonna look to the inside of Kip Silverpoint. We will race this out to the end, clean and green. Through turn 1 and 2, Sykes looking to the inside of Silverpoint, just trying to keep it smooth and clean. Half a lap to go for Daniel Bouchard in the 4. The guy coming in last in points. Who could have seen this coming? Through turn 3 and 4, Daniel Bouchard is gonna steal the win away here at Michigan. He'll win the Meijer 300 in the Scotts Grand National Series. And you gotta love that for him. All the struggles he's had this season. It had to have been worth the wait for Daniel Bouchard and Kip Silverpoint. What an incredible points day. She will leave and still have the points lead and then some. No doubt the gap is going to be massive over Christian Vargas in the 64. Daniel Bouchard, he and Kip are going to take a victory lap here. A few are going to go around another time. Nick Sykes, dejected. I'm sure came that close to his first career win. He will have to wait another day. This man, Daniel Bouchard. He came in 42nd in the points. That's last. Last of all the drivers in this series. He only had 1 top 10 on the whole season, no top 5s. He came in 225 points back of point leader Kip Silverpoint. And while he's not going to gate in on Kip that much, what a boost of confidence for these last 5 races. And we'll be in 225 points out. I don't believe he's in contention for the title by any means. But definitely a feel-good story of the season there for that Biaggi Brothers team. All the hardships they've had. Had to have been worth the wait for driver Daniel Bouchard and that team as he'll come down the pit road, be welcomed by his crew. We'll take a look at your point finishing results here for this race. Daniel Bouchard wins, Nick Sykes second, Kip Silverpoint third, Kirstine Clark fourth, Rex Rue is in the 5th position, and Justin Lightning, Baby Weezy, Bradley Ream, Hannah McDowell, and Zachary Fitzwater round out the top 10. We'll take a look at the rest of your race standings here. Only the top 30 able to finish. Nobody finished a lap down. Drew Tatum to Christian Vargas. Christian Vargas coming in second in points, finishing last. That's big for the point standings there, which we will take a look at your points in just a second to see how everything shaped up. But for now, that's going to wrap us up here at Michigan. Congratulations to Daniel Bouchard, and we'll see you the next race at Watkins Glen. Until then, this is Freedomator. Y'all have a good night.